One of my favorite things in the world to do is watch Friends. I know it's been off for years and years. It's not even around, but I still find myself binge watching old episodes. And I was thinking about this today and thinking, it's the predictability of the friends in the circle, right? You have Chandler with his quirkiness, Monica with her type A of just everything has to be so neat and tidy and organized. It's Phoebe's ability to make you laugh at her silly songs. Ross always comes in with those smart comments, and Joey and him and his food, like it is just so hilarious. And of course, Rachel, she just brings everybody together, and it's just such this beautiful, cohesive team of people. And it's why I wanted to come on and share with you today that I have an opportunity for you to find your friends in the content creation space. So if you are thinking about creating your first or your next digital course, I don't want you to miss this opportunity because Amy Porterfield just opened the doors for registration for her Course Confident Bootcamp. And I'm actually offering a special bonus for anyone that registers for the Course Confident Bootcamp through my special link. So I want you to go to krystalprofit.com/Amy-bootcamp to register. That's krystalprofit.com/Amy-bootcamp. And what you're going to find when you get there is I have this special bonus private podcast series. It's called Money Mindset for Creators. So I want you to go register for Amy's bootcamp, download the podcast, and immediately start listening to it, because what this training is set up to do is to help you get your mind right about monetizing your content, making money so that you can fuel your content creation dreams. So go to krystalprofit.com/Amy-bootcamp to register for Course Confident. And I cannot wait for you to find your friends and find the people that will be there for you. Do you see what I did there? Yeah, nice little friends segue connection. Go to krystalprofit.com/Amy-bootcamp. And I cannot wait to see you inside. Okay, let's get into today's episode. Okay, we typically don't do a ton of bonus episodes around here. However, I had such a fun experience with my son, Noah. He's my oldest, and I wanted to share it with you here today because, y'all, I love podcasting so much, and I really wanted to just show you how you can just take a conversation and turn it into something fun. Like, that's really all that this was. This was a conversation between me and my 10-year-old. And he got home from school one day and I said, "Hey, do you want to do a podcast with me?" And he just kind of looked at me like, "Sure." He didn't really know what to expect. And to be honest, I didn't really know what this conversation was going to lead to. I've recorded my kids a few times, just asking them questions. And it's so sweet to go back and listen to their cute little voices, over like the course of me and my podcasting journey, just to hear what they sound like and the things that they're into and all the things. So I'm sharing with you today a bonus episode that is me interviewing my oldest son, Noah. So here it is. Welcome to the Profit Podcast, where we teach entrepreneurs how to start, launch, and market their podcast. I'm your host, Krystal Profit, and I'm so excited that you're here. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Because if you've been thinking about creating a podcast for a while, well, I'm so glad you found this show. Think of this as the shortcut / time-saving version of searching Google and YouTube for hours and hours trying to figure out the world of podcasting. Trust me, as a busy mama of 3, I get it. You don't have a lot of time to be spent or wasted, I should say, searching the web, trying to find all the right ideas and all the amazing things that are out there, and you just end up overwhelmed. Trust me, I've been there, done that, took home the souvenir. But this podcast is going to help you in practical ways, because twice a week we'll be delivering episodes that are going to give you steps to help you create a podcast your audience can't wait to listen to. So let's get right to it, shall we? Okay, so today I wanted to do something extra special and a little fun, and I have a special guest here with me today. So, welcome to the show, Noah Prophet.
Hello, everybody.
So, can you tell us, we want to learn a little bit about Noah. So, how old are you?
I am 10 years old, going to turn 11 May 1st, 2020.
What grade are you in?
I am in 5th grade.
5th grade. So, what is your favorite thing to do? What is your favorite thing in the world?
I'm not sure. Maybe watch TV.
Yeah. You definitely like to watch TV. You know what your favorite thing is. I don't think it's watch TV. What's your other favorite thing?
I like to read a lot.
You like to read? I was going to say he likes to play on his tablet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can only do it on the weekends.
He watch TV like every day when he gets home from school. But okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself. So what is it that you want to be when you grow up? What are you thinking?
I want to be a marine biologist and help save the sharks because there's not very many sharks in the wild anymore.
Yeah. Why is that?
Because most people are finning the sharks and just like taking the fins off for shark fin soup or just like a meal. And sometimes they take their liver oil, which is kind of disgusting, but they still do it. And they usually just catch them. Sometimes they just do it for fun and they rip their jaws out for like a competition maybe. And then that's like all they just like take their heads off and they
Y'all didn't know you were going to get a super graphic. Like, you're so descriptive. But that's what I love about you. Like, Noah, whenever he finds something that he really likes, he wants to know everything about it. So where did you learn all the stuff that you've learned about sharks?
books and computers.
Yeah, you look it up online and stuff. Do you watch a lot of shows that have to do with sharks?
Not usually, but sometimes I do.
Sometimes you do. So we got Disney Plus, I guess, around Christmas time. I'm trying to remember when we got it.
Like around Christmas time, yeah, probably.
Yeah. And then so we started watching, we love the National Geographic stuff.
That's awesome.
And we've watched a few about the nature. We like the nature shows. Like those are really cool. So which one of those did you like? Was there a shark one? I'm trying to think. Was there an ocean one?
Not really. But I like the ones where they were like in the Arctic and they just showed like a lot of Arctic animals, how they survived in the Arctic, Antarctica, North Pole, whatever.
Oh yeah, that was a series, wasn't it? We started watching.
Yep.
That was a good one.
Survival in Antarctica or something.
Yeah, that was really good. I remember, yeah, because they were showing they could only walk on certain parts of the ice.
And there's crevices.
Yeah.
They could fall into and they could just die immediately. Like, they could just break their legs.
Yeah.
If they fell through one of them.
Yeah. That was crazy. So what else do you want to talk about? Let's just talk about your interests. So are you into sports? Like, what are you... Okay, here's an even better question. So we're going to answer this one first, and then I have another one. So do you like to play sports?
Yes, I like to play football and soccer, but usually both, actually.
You do that at school?
I play soccer at school and toss around the football at home.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what I was going to ask is, because next year you're going into 6th grade, and you get to choose whether you want to do art or choir or band or whatever. So what did you choose to do?
My elective I chose was orchestra. I just figured it would be really fun to try one of those instruments. I really want to play the violin or the viola.
Tell me what the difference is between the violin and the viola.
The violin has a higher pitch and is kind of smaller, while the viola has a lower pitch, a slightly lower pitch.
So, do they look the same or they look different?
The viola is slightly bigger than the violin, like maybe like a 3-4 inches, maybe 5.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Well, is there anything else you want to share?
I can't think of anything really.
Yeah. So we talked about what do you want to be when you grow up? Is there anything that you're really passionate about besides reading and sports? Anything else?
Math. I really like math.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about math?
Just adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing. That's like the main part of math. That's what I usually like to do.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's fun to you. Yeah. Well, that's cool. I'm glad because I always liked math too, and I know Daddy does too. He was really good at math. But it's funny because we were actually talking about this just a second ago. Is I like geometry, and Seth, my husband, he loved calculus, and I hated calculus. And Noah and I were talking about it. We were like, what's the difference? And I'm like, well, geometry is all the angles and everything. And calculus, I'm trying to remember. It was just a lot. I feel like the formulas are a lot more complicated. So you'll get there. And you'll probably do amazing because you're already so much smarter than I am. But thank you for coming on the show today, Noah.
Okay.
Tell everybody bye.
Bye.
Oh my goodness. That was so much fun. And I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did because, like I said earlier, it was just so much fun. And it was just something that, I don't know, it just felt right. And I kind of just chased that natural instinct of, I think that my audience will like this. I think that they'll find it, charming and cute and just interesting to know a little bit more about, the process of how this works with me and my family and what we like to do. And I love sharing this conversation with my son. So that's all I have for you today. Let me know what you think about this bonus episode. I would love for you to shoot me an email, reach out on social media and just say, Krystal, I love that episode. Or Krystal, don't ever do that again. I mean, don't say that. Come on. Don't hurt my feelings, guys. But let me know what you think about this bonus episode. And that's it. So remember, keep it up. We all have to start somewhere. Hey, Profit Podcast listeners. Thanks for sticking around to a little bit after the episode to hear this special message because I want to hear from you. We are starting a new segment called Fan Mail Shoutouts, and I want to hear from you and I want to hear your questions. What do you want to know? What questions have you been dying to ask me? So here's how to make this happen. Go to the app where you're listening to this podcast right now. Go there. I'll wait a second. Okay. Now, once you're there, you're going to see a hyperlink at the top of the episode description that says, send Krystal a text message. And that's all I want you to do. Send me a text. It could be casual, informal. It could be totally anonymous. Or if you want, you can include your name and the name of your podcast or content wherever you are creating, and I will give you a special shout out in an upcoming episode. So again, go to the show notes for where you're listening to this episode right now, and it will say, send Krystal a text message. And I cannot wait to hear from you and give you a shout out in an upcoming segment of Fan Mail Shoutouts.